Apparently anything less than $5 is not a tip. $2 is not a tip. $5 is not a tip. Anything I give you outside this mother ducker bill is the tip. You have 10 million US dollars, but you can only buy things that start with the first letter your name. What do you buy? A new house, a new truck, a lot of stuff. Tell me what state you're from with only 2 words. North Carolina. 6% of Americans think they could fight in hand-to-paw combat with a brown bear, considering they can keep up with horses, weigh 600 pounds on average, and have razor-sharp teeth and claws. I think 6 over 100 people in the US might be in trouble. I could almost certainly win a sanctioned boxing match against any wild bear. Not to brag, but I would probably win the fight in less than a minute. As soon as the bell was rung, I would be immediately mauled. But biting is a foul in boxing. The bear would be disqualified for committing an intentional foul that caused injury, and I would be awarded the win. Presumably posthumously. Pedro Pascal has never starred in a show rated under 89% on Rotten Tomatoes. Neither have I. Evil feminist. Found a paper I wrote in 5th grade that I got an F on. My prompt was, imagine you are sitting on a cloud. What would you do or see? I wrote, I would see the ground as I fell, because I would fall through it, because in science you told us that clouds were just water mists. Which kid were you? A. B. These aren't children. LMRO what the duck. Catholic school be like, no long hair for boys. Meanwhile there is a picture of a boy with long hair for boys in every classroom. And he's like the main boy. Pipe bomb. How do you even stop this? I mean seriously? The Macedonian phalanx, here shown in its fighting formation of 256 men, the syntagma. You get $100 every time you're rejected for anything. Favors, dating, money. What do you do to make money? Ask people for $100. When you realize that the last day of 2023 will be 123123. RRR. If you serve your kids frozen pizza or chicken nuggets for dinner, you're a terrible parent. I don't care how busy you are, find the time to microwave that shut. Some baby on this plane is singing the ABCs all out of order and a guy just shouted yes girl remix. Why does the alphabet have an order anyway? The ABCs is not a word. There is not a correct way to spell it. I'm a big country fan. Me, trying to impress her. China is very large. What's going on? I can see through you. My son told me he's transgender, so that makes me transparent. Helicopters have highest crash rate among all flying objects. You've clearly never met missiles. Give this man an award. I don't see how people can stay in one place for the rest of their life and not explore the world. Poverty. Peep is probably the rarest thing in the universe. Think about it. There are probably entire planets made out of gold and diamond. Peep only occurs when someone with a nose creates it by eating food, then shutting it out 2 days later. There probably isn't even one planet in existence made out of peep. I miss him already. What happened? I was watching one of his videos and then stopped watching it. What the duck? Your nut is so small, says the butch with literally no pence. Hi Igor. What's your number 1 deal breaker? Hail a lamb. Not swallowing. Oh damn. I love to, but unfortunately my number 1 deal breaker is men so dull they bring up anything sexual in their first message. Was the second message. They have a 8-year-old on the police team. Ariel was truly the most ridiculous of all the Disney princesses. Girl, they eat your friends and pollute your home. Your daddy is not being unreasonable here. You know it's cold outside when you go outside and it's cold. Who is running this account? How to slow down time. Step 1. Do I have to take the scene off first? Seems kind of excessive. How long is the first Uncharted game? About 5 inches. Visitor. How old is that Tyrannosaurus skeleton? Guide, 70 million and 6 years. Visitor, wow. How can you be so precise? Guide, they told me it was 70 million years old when I started working here. I need some time and distance. Pete, why are you calculating speed? I get to last about 2000 seconds. I'll be dead tomorrow. 2000 is like half an hour. I'll still be dead tomorrow. 6 without S is 9. Hey, you're not still thinking about killing yourself, are you? Trust me, the last thing I'll ever do is kill myself. Notably, nobody said chime. What would you ban? Willy, sugary drinks. Donovan, food desserts. Neighborhoods with no parks. Morales, ban bodegas without Frez. Chimes are already banned, Ben. That's why they are chimes. Dracula in the movies. Dracula in the book. Dracula. Some earrings I ordered on AliExpress never arrived, and they asked for photo incidents. Cheese is just a loaf of milk. Waiter, what would you like, sir? Me, give me a Lunchables please, but give it a nice French name. Charge me $60 bucks and put it on a slab of wood. I was laying in bed last night. My wife said, honey, make me scream with one linger. So I poked her in the eye. Stoner thought of the day. Each time you light your lighter gets lighter. Until your lighter gets so light it won't light. Both concrete and glass are mostly made of sand. So skyscrapers are basically giant sandcastles. Building that makes you invisible. Exit. Entrance. I kicked a pregnant woman once. What the hell is wrong with you? When I was in the womb. Chill. I have two sides. Left side, right side. So met a cute guy at the bar last night. Danced with him. Says he doesn't have a girlfriend. We exchanged Snapchats. Look him up on Facebook and he doesn't have a girlfriend. He has a wife. Couldn't wash hands. Is now extinct. I was in jail when this happened. It was on the community TV in the cell block and everyone was dying laughing. What were you in jail for? Breaking the law mostly. My 12-year-old son keeps making me cups of tea with marshmallows in. When I said I don't want a marshmallow in it, this time he put in 2. President Biden, more than half the women in my administration are women. What apps have you all bought that are worth the money? Mozzarella sticks for sure. And spinach artichoke dip is a classic. Whoa, it's a perfect moon for a werewolf to come out. I'm Guy. Can't believe I paid some dude $50 for the OnlyFans leak that took 11 hours to download and 4 terabytes of storage up for this. Shake my head. OnlyFans leak. Legit. 4 terabytes. Bug in line 31. What are you doing? Filling the caravan with petrol. Why? So it explodes when the car hits it. Boom. Why would the caravan explode? Because I filled it with petrol. Top definition. Life. A sexually transmitted terminal disease. My 5-year-old students are learning to read. Yesterday one of them pointed at a picture in a zoo book and said, look at this. It's a freaking elephant. I took a deep breath, then asked, what did you call it? It's a freaking elephant. It says so on the picture. And so it does. African elephant. Employees must wash a nose. Banks hate him. See how he made $10,000 in an afternoon with one simple trick. Today is my 14th birthday. I can officially post this. Congratulations to the United States on remaining undefeated in Super Bowls. 57-0. Super Bowl wins by country. People who can lift 100 kilogram cotton. People who can lift 100 kilogram metal. You're pointless. I'm a set of all points equidistant from a given center, you moron. Titanic 2 will follow the original route of the first one. So I think it will be something like this. Why is there a coyote on a bus? Because they can't drive. Tim, what are you doing? Just sitting here in a tank top. Tim, send me a pic. Everyone kept hitting their heads as they walked down my stairs, so I hung a sign as a warning. Fun true fact, the taxes that Donald Trump pays to China helps to finance their spa balloon tech. Every corpse on Everest was once a highly motivated person. Now they're a highly conserved person. Beauty and the Beast is the first movie to have a romance between human and a furry. Look, all I'm saying is that nobody knew about the psychedelic toads until at least one person tried licking one. It's just a magnet. Condos. Those are for ducking catties. Well, yes, but actually no. I sit blindfolded. A woman in a lab coat feeds me a Twix. Left. She marks her notes 329 consecutive correct guesses. Is there actually any difference? The left ones don't taste right. Help. I need a date for Valentine's Day, February 14th. Bike still for sale? Yes it is. What's the lowest you'll go on it? 2 miles per hour. Anything less than that, and you'll tip over. A nice map of each country's population per capita. Population per capita. Data by the United Nations. 2015. To the guy who stole my antidepressants, I hope you're happy now. The soap dispenser was refilled with soap. Florida man denies drinking and driving. Says he only swigged bourbon at stop signs. Just realized this in chemistry class. Iron Man. 26F email. My trash drawing lol. Quick animal facts. If you stacked every elephant in the whole world on top of each other they wouldn't like it. He understood the assignment. 10 words I can spell right are 1, 10, 2 words, 3, I, 4, can, 5, spell, 6, right, 7, R, 8, octopus, 9, 7, 10, 2. Girl. Unless he wears a diaper, you can't change him. My friend keeps saying, cheer up, it could be worse, you could be stuck in a deep hole full of water. I know he means well. I'm going to have to draw blood. Thanks for waiting. When they say you look just like your mother. Jokes that took you longer than you're proud of to get. Sorry I'm late. Somebody tampered with my brakes. Well then you should have been early. He's out of line. But he's right. Comment down the last text you sent. Warning, this will be funny, but I have to do it. The last text you sent. When you realize Valentine's Day falls on a Tuesday. What's the capital of Zimbabwe? $1 and 37 cents. The Z. This is how I feel on Valentine's Day. F. Did you know? The universe is about 93 billion light years in diameter. That's larger than 2 football fields. Shame I can't afford PS5. Get a job. I live in Lebanon. Jot. Get a Lebanese job. Is 3 dingers too much? Not at all. Most people have 10. My granddad is 75 next year. He didn't fight 2 world wars for this silliness. The First World War was more than 100 years ago. How did your granddad fight that? He didn't fight, as I just said. Men of Reddit, what was a time when you thought a woman was giving obvious signals, but turns out that wasn't the case? It happened just a couple of days ago to me in traffic. This girl had her blinker on, and I thought she was going to turn, but she kept going straight. When gambling, you can win 2000% of your money, but you can only lose 100%. Do the math. Caution. Fire is heat. A man is buying a banana, an apple and 2 eggs. The cashier says, "You must be single." The man answered, "Wow, how did you know that?" The cashier replied, "Because you're ugly. People call me ugly until they see my wallet, then they call me poor too." What a great deal. Frozen Coke, $5 or 2 for $10. When you request half as much cheese as normal. If you kill someone, that's murder. Learning this could help your financial situation. Congratulations, you played yourself. Movie news. Paul Rudd says his son thought he worked at a movie theater. Worrying is like paying a debt you don't owe. Mark Twain. Not the genre, but he has a point. Heavy metal. What died as fast as it blew up? A seaside bomber. When the weight of the world is coming down on you, but you still gotta act like you're okay. During the filming of Jurassic Park, 1993, T-Rex was known to sweat profusely as it was his first major role in 55 million years. A guy bending over while the wind is blowing on his back. I don't get it. What did you smoke? Nothing. Why do you ask? 34° looks like wind blowing in a guy's back while he stoops over. I guess dinner's on me. Blow my mind. Okay. Every single thing that exists in this infinite universe is either a fish or not a fish. This kind of insensitivity really burns me. Crematorium. New Mac Crisp. 100% chicken best fillet. Did you know? The airlines and railways belong to you. Our airlines and railways need tax dollars to stay afloat, which makes the taxpayers the true owners. The public could nationalize the airlines and railways if it wanted. Seriously, we bought them already. Multiple times. Let's nationalize the airlines and railways. Evaporated milk. I'm a lesbian and I haven't even made out with a girl yet. So you're a woman who's attracted to women with no women attracted to you? Damn, you really put in the L in LBT. Prepare for rain. Raindrop is a drop of water with the size of more than 0.5 millimeters in diameter and comes down from the sky. An insect can inspire you to create a movement. It's just a burning memory. There is no escape. Also, I realized that all the people who were taken away are dead. No shut. You die when you are killed. Like others have said, no. There are other better ways to do it. Shaving my daughter's head isn't one of them. Tell me one. Good boy. Thank you. ISO are paying a tailor to measure me up for a suit. Part of a groomsman in Australia, where suits are being purchased over there, and I need measurements. Does anyone in town provide this service? Even if you are not buying a suit from them, cheers. I can give it a go. That's why you need a PR team. Or at least, a PR guy. I'm a PR Puerto Rican guy. Please let me know if you need anything. If Undertale was never made, we'd all be sans Undertale, I guess. Sing never gonna give you up with me one line at a time. Sure. Let's do it. We are no strangers to love. AI, you know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. What is the equivalent to receiving flowers for you? Receiving flowers. The powers that be have you looking at aliens in Alaska while Ohio is looking like this. Me after getting stabbed 5 times. I'm dead. It's a vicious cycle. I think they love punishing themselves. Someone told me bitterness is drinking poison and expecting your enemy to die, which describes that subreddit to a T. I genuinely wonder what the demographic of that subreddit is. Redditors. What does indoslex mean? I googled it. An indoslex person is someone whose innate slex characteristics fit normative medical or social ideas for female or male bodies. The word indoslex is an antonym of interslex. Can you explain it to me? Like I'm a kindergarten, please. It means you were born with the normal pens of age that we expect babies to be born with. I guess it just means a normal person. Previous owners built this house, told us there was insulation in the roof. True story. Why did you fail maths? My calculations were wrong. The problem with quotes found on the internet is that they are often not true. Abraham Lincoln asked boyfriend to put some toilet paper in the bathroom.